Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey, guys. Oh, big go, huh? All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
What's up, guys? Hey, I'm at Guitar Center, and I'm just...
Hey,
No, I'm not at Guitar Center.
what the heck?
What's up, everybody?
Wow. This is a little premature, I guess. The show before the show.
Yeah, we can remind everybody. Hi, I'm in my car. That we're going live tonight with the regular show, but we thought we would come on today because
There's some big news.
Big news. We'll just let it populate a little. Let people get in here. Let's share it everywhere.
Everyone share it. Hashtag EVHgearlive. Your internet's slowing down a little bit, Caleb.
Okay.
We got a few people in here. There's about 10 watching. So as Caleb's figuring that out, just dropped today some new guitars from EVHgear. Super excited. Caleb, you're frozen. There you go. That's
frozen.
Better.
Hello.
That's better. So we thought, Caleb and I thought we'd go live. And if you guys haven't seen it through the socials or through text or any feed, we're going to go through all the new product that we know of, right?
That's correct. And there's definitely a lot. Like, this is a big drop this time. There's several different guitars and colors and styles and all that. So it's exciting.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's bring it up here. First thing, I'll show this article right here on guitar.com. So EVH announces and refreshes expanded range of product offerings for 2023. And I think the big one is this Frankie Relic series.
Yeah.
Which we'll dive into all the colors and options on this thing. So that's the big one. And then something that really excites me is this new star.
Right.
And it looks like it's limited edition. So that's new. A left-handed 5150. Doesn't that just look weird?
It does, especially because it's upside down.
The kill switch is on the wrong side.
Should be facing the other way, I think.
So that's new, which is cool for all those left-handed players.
Look at that. Yeah, some new special finishes and some standard finishes too. So we'll get through all those here in the next half hour, 40 minutes or so. Look at that. Yeah. So very exciting. What should we start with, the Frankie?
Let's start with the Frankie. And Caleb, real quick, did you know about any of this?
I had no idea. So it just shows you that, like, no one talks to me about anything. I have no insider information. Don't ask me.
There you go. So these are showing up 3 different listings. I don't know if they'll give you all 3 color options when you click on it. But the EVH Frankie Series Relic, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Red, black, and white.
Red, black, and white. What's really cool about this one, in my opinion, all right,
okay,
is that you're not forced into the stripe box, okay?
Right.
Which I think is widely considered probably the best released by EVH. From players. The neck on this guitar, the profile neck on the Frankie Relic is probably the most, for me, and a lot of people said it, even Jay, who's not a big EVH guy, he knows that the guitar was because of the way that it knelt in his hand and the way it plays, even with the jumbo fret. He's not a big fan of evhgearlive jumbo fret, but this neck, that's my opinion. I'm glad that they figured out a way to perpetuate this and not have a strike guitar, which I know, which is cool at least to have a stripe guitar, but in a lot of situations, you just don't want to go on stage with a strike guitar. It immediately puts the viewer in a Van Halen space, and for a lot of players that's tough to look to, and I get it. So now you can have one. Are there different colors up the Sweetwater? If you go out back to the main, it'll have each color. There you go. It's black. And
what do you think of the relic on these?
I think it's cool. I mean, I was never a big relic guy until I owned one of these, and I think a lot of people are going to like this guitar, just based on plays. And again, they don't have to have a guitar. Huge. Let's see that white one. What's cool about these also is that you can strip it all down to the body and paint it however you want. Your own frame.
There you
go.
Yep.
And you'll have all the pro guts, and that neck. You won't have to go fishing for stuff to put on a custom build. You can literally take the guitar and paint it however you want, and have Frankie entirety. So,
right,
I'm sure they weren't even thinking about that when they made this, but I thought it immediately. Wow, there's a white one there. I striped that up, where the black one literally tape up and shoot white. So
exactly.
the first part of the Frankie build is done, and then you tape it again, and you can actually build, paint a Frankie that's made and ready to go with all of the fixins. So.
Yep. And looking at this stuff, Caleb, modern C shape, which is the same as the Frankie Relic, the Stripe series. 22 jumbo frets, EVH Wolfgang humbucker, D-tuna, which is nice.
Yep.
And then
that dummy single coil that you can actually hook up. And I recommend getting the push pull volume knob, so you don't have to add anything to the pick guard or anything. And your front pickup sound, and single coil front pickup sound already there, just needs to be hooked up. And,
yep.
Very impressive. Hey, what's going on, chat? I see Ty Price is there. Wayne, Patty Hill, Bo Z,
Jeannie,
Stephen Frank. Again. Andy Carson's with us. Randy Price. Sorry, I don't have the voice synth to make it all cool, but
yeah, it's all good. Renus Pinkle's here. Paul Martin Woods, which is cool because he never gets to see us live. He's out of the UK, so good to see you, Paul. Jeremiah Wise, OU812. Caleb's in his car, so he's limited to technology here. Dennis Ellis is here. 7 or 8, who cares about him? But anyway, what's up, everyone? Thanks for joining. Caleb and I just thought we'd get ahead of this and get you guys some fresh information. So the Frankie, 3 colors, red, black, and white, which is kind of fitting,
pause
right?
for a sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. So red, black, and white on the Frankie. Like Caleb said, kind of cool. You can stripe it if you want. lacquer finish. There's also another left-handed in black, it looks like. So black and silver on the left-handed. I think the other cool one is this EVH Star, which we'll get to when Caleb gets back. Lots of new finishes.
I'm back.
He's back.
Yeah,
So-
and if my connection's in and out, it's because I'm sitting in my car, if you can't tell. And my son is in his summer camp here at Science Camp. And it's downtown right by the Coliseum. And what's really cool is I always park here, and there's an SR-71 right there.
Oh, wow.
In front of me, which is, I think, the coolest plane ever built. So,
oh yeah,
there you go. Boom.
Well, there's a few new finishes. What are some of the ones that popped out to you, Caleb, before we get to the Star? This Sangria.
Okay. Yeah, the Sangria on the special there
We'll
kind of reminds me. It reminds me of that newer Ernie Ball finish that came out.
Oh yeah,
a couple years ago. That's really cool. Kind of a red and with a little bit of a yellow to it. I like that a lot. And yeah, the QMs, they call them, quilted maple.
Yep.
Specials are, I think every single one of them looks cool. I have the solar, and then there's the aqua or whatever. That's really cool too. And then this one, and they have a purple one they just came out with earlier this year. So very cool. And then look, there's a gold top now in the specials with an ebony fretboard. And that's
cream pickups.
Yeah, little parchment. That looks badass. And
I think the old pickups, weren't they white on like the other bursts? Were they white or were they cream? Like the chlorine burst, I think they're white.
I can't remember offhand.
Yeah, I think this is the first cream pickup they've had.
That's possible. Yes. So yeah, these are great. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, and you know, I'm not just like the company line here. I think these are really cool and not something I'm sort of meh about. I think it really, and it's like, wow, a full dump here, not just like one style, like 4 or 5, you know, new styles or new things and a bunch of different finishes. This is a huge release day for EVH gear.
Yeah, look at the price on that Ferro Gold too, $1,149.
Exactly. So,
wow. And Stephen Franklin says his are white on the. I think he had a purple burst. His are white pickups.
Right.
So cream might be new.
Yeah, I mean, I know they've used a cream pickup before, like on the Unchained guitar had a cream parchment pickup in it, so it's not like brand spanking new for EVH, but yes, the double configuration I think is something new here. Okay, now what's this here? This is
this is a standard, which has the roasted maple neck, but it's granite crystal, so it's like a you know, the silver. Yeah. Like charcoal gray, I guess.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's how I like my cars. Dark gray.
Yep, my truck this color.
Yep.
So the standards, I have a standard. Caleb has a standard too, don't you?
I don't own a standard.
You don't own a standard. $749, very good price point. These things are plug and play ready for the price.
Very affordable. Just got to slap a detune on it and you're ready to go. You know, maybe add some FU tone parts to that bridge, soup it up a bit. But those necks are great, and it's obviously got the pickups. Great guitars. Look at that front loaded Floyd nut there. See, there's no rear. There's no rear drill.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, let's check out the 5150.
Is that the only new finish for the specials? I mean, for the standards. Looks like it.
Is that new?
It says new, but I think I've seen that green before. But it's cool.
Amethyst Frost, right? Is that how you say it?
Absinthe. But nice
There
try.
it is.
Let's see. Scroll up there.
There you go. Yeah, I think that's been around.
I think that already came out because they already have that in stock.
Yeah, it's falling in. It's falling in with the other ones. All right,
That
let's go
is-
to this 5150 real quick. Where's it at? I had it up here. Right here. Ebony fretboard.
And again,
EVH
thank you all
yellow, they're calling it.
for joining us. A little pre-show today. We're talking about the new EVH guitars that just dropped an hour ago. So
Hey, special shout out, Steve Anderson from the Southern Tip of Vancouver Island is here.
just the southern tip. Very good. What's up, Steve?
What's up, Steve? All right, so $1,199 for the 5150 in a new color.
You know, because Steve Anderson usually has to buy something that's new. So I'm just curious, Steve Anderson, what of these are you thinking pulling around? I know that you pull the trigger quite often when it comes to these. I'm curious what
He likes the low serial numbers.
Yeah.
Anyway, I could see you playing Caleb with your black and yellow pants.
That would look perfect, right? With the yellow ensemble that I currently use. That would probably yeah, that's not a bad one. I have the stealth.
Blackbird. Yeah. So another addition there, which is cool. So they did two left-handed and then the yellow, right?
Yep. And there's a left-handed stealth now. So
yeah. All right, let's get into these new stars.
Oh, there's also the purple standard. Yeah, that's new.
There.
Yes. Before the stars, we'll get into the purple standard here. That's something my wife would love. If she played guitar, that would be the guitar she owned, because purple is her favorite color. So
there you go.
There you go. Maybe I'll just have to get that for her. So it'd be a great dust.
You could do videos with it.
Yeah. Purple guitars are pretty. Nothing
all right,
wrong with that.
These all say hot new item on the way. I wonder when they'll actually be available.
They usually do this a couple months before they're available. So
yeah.
But,
all right. So good catch on that one.
Very nice.
There's the left-handed.
Nice.
Got those. All right, let's go to the gray star.
All right, they had all time.
EVH Star Limited Primer Gray. So I wonder if this is a flat gray, Caleb. It's kind of hard to tell in this photo.
Yeah, it looks like there's no shine to it. So very cool.
Comes with a detune on the Floyd, kill switch. Is that an ebony board? Yep, ebony fretboard.
Ebony fretboard, and it's got that funny headstock, like the old Star had. Dan Electro with the EVH logo at the top. I think that looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah, I like it.
Nothing wrong with that. Feel everybody likes the Star, right?
Yep. And I think Fender took this headstock style from Dana Electro, or not Dana Electro, but Gretsch. Gretsch had a headstock that looks similar to Dana Electro, so that's what they used on the Star originally. So that's how they're able to utilize this.
Real quick in the chat, Ty Price, Mr. Tone, he asked me what's the word on the SA-126, which is the Wolfgang guitar. The guitar Wolfgang is used in testing, road testing, as they call it, crash testing. He's been working on that for a few years, which is kind of like a hollow body, semi-hollow body, bigger guitar with no Floyds. That guitar apparently will be a little slick in the spring, is what I heard.
Okay.
So expect that to be announced probably at NAMM in January, is my thought. And that's not better. That's from the man himself saying it. So he's been asked a lot. You know, some of those streams he did signing records, and he said it wasn't going to be available for production until next year. So I'm assuming it'll be in the spring of next year.
Yeah.
And those are un-VVH like cars, but you know, it is Wolfgang company now, so I'm happy that he's changing, you know, the theme of stuff, include himself, because it's part of the legacy.
Yeah, Caleb's probably
In my car,
he's robbing Wi-Fi from someone. Caleb, on these stars, it looks like he popped out. He's going to pop back in. So it's got a 12 to 16 inch neck radius, and it's got a lightning fast speed neck profile. So it'll be interesting to find out what shape this neck is and how it feels. Not sure if it's going to be similar to anything else out there that EVH does, you know, whether it be similar to the 5150 or one of the Wolfgangs. See if it has anything on the neck. Nope. Does have an ebony fretboard, 22 frets. Like I said, the D-tuna, the kill switch. So pretty cool. Primer gray. Those go for $13.99, and we'll let's check out some of the other colors while Caleb pops back in here. Jimmy Ka, what's up, buddy? Black and gold. I think there's two different blacks. We'll get to both of them, but this one looks like a satin black, which is has that soft finish to it. Not a huge fan of gold, but I think it looks good on this guitar as it's loading up. Give me a second. Show you guys the stars here. Where are they at? There we go. So there's four colors: two black, the primer gray, and then the olive drab green. I think Steve Anderson is going to get the olive drab green star. That's my guess. Single volume knob, kill switch, single pickup, classic look, gold tuners, ebony fretboard. Here's the back, nice maple neck.
okay.
So two finishes on the black, Caleb. There's the satin with the gold.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm on my phone now, so hopefully
That's way better. So satin black finish with the gold Floyd.
Yeah. I like when they put the gold hardware on just a few things, not a lot, but just a few, because you know, gold hardware, especially gold Floyd, is very, very pretty. So yes,
headstock.
That looks great.
So while you were out switching over to your phone, I was looking at the neck shape here.
Yes.
It doesn't have like a C-shaped neck. It is a 12 to 16 radius, but it says lightning fast speed neck profile. So I'm wondering what similar neck is to this.
Yeah, I'm wondering too, because I remember when I tried a Star, it had a very like sort of round back feel to it. sort of like as far like almost like the fattest of all the EVH necks. So I don't know what a speed neck. I may change it up maybe, or I don't know. But
Yeah, maybe a little bit thinner.
yeah, I don't know. Interesting, and that's a very cool guitar.
Let's show the other black.
Got to travel a little distance to get to the kill switch, but yeah, that's there.
Not with your long arms. That's easy.
Not with my long arms. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so this is stealth black, which I'm assuming is the difference between satin and stealth is probably a matte finish, where the satin's like a light, soft gloss, right?
I'm assuming the stealth has the flat finish, and the satin is the glossier one, just based on the word satin.
All black hardware, of course, with going along with the stealth theme.
Yep, just the gray,
I mean, look at that
gray logo
buried in there.
Also interesting that they're using a tone dial, right, for these, when most of the EVH guitars to date have used the old MXR dials, you know.
Oh yeah.
So
nice catch. And then the pickup ring too.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Which I can't remember if the original Star had a pickup ring or not. I think it did.
I think it did.
But this is another platform to paint, you know, to stripe up, like you said. Like imagine doing the primer gray one and making it a shark themed Star guitar.
Yeah, you could definitely have fun with some of these bodies just based on the way they're coming, and you know, you don't have to, even though these finishes are great, you don't want to touch them, but everybody gets creative and wants to make theirs special. Even I I put the mirror tape on my Stealth 5150, so
yeah, you started a little trend there with putting tape on them.
Yeah, I started a trend.
I'm assuming this has the Wolfgang pickup in it.
Yeah, my assumption here is that every guitar we've looked at has a Wolfgang pickup in it, which is pretty much how they are offered. And you know, the Frankie, the way it sounds, the way it comes, the way it is out of the box, aside from a good pro setup that I always get done on my guitars, the Wolfgang pickup sounds perfect. It's not something I want to change. So, and I'd be the first one to say, you know what, I'm going to slip something else in there because I'm not liking what I'm getting, and I have not done anything to the Frankie except a big block, and that's it. Nothing else. So
R2 nut on the neck.
Yep.
All right, let's check out.
That means it's a little more narrow than the Frankie. Frankie's an R3. So
Matte Army Drab. Here we go.
There we go. Army Drab. That looks really good.
Got some new different pictures here.
That's badass. I really don't know. If I had to pick one of these today, I don't know which one. Nothing's going, oh, that's it. You know, they're all cool. Or awesome, as somebody else says. So
way too much.
Way too much.
What's great is you just got that Kramer Star. I don't know how much you played it.
Yeah,
but
that was a gift. And just a disclaimer, Tracy Guns gave me a one of his gun stars, the Kramer Gun Star. Gave me out of his stash of gun stars, I guess, pulled one aside and gave it to me, which was a beautiful gesture. And if anyone who knows Tracy Guns knows that he's probably the nicest guy in rock and roll. Yes, a beautiful gift. But I told him when he gave it to me, I wouldn't be able to really show it off because of the EVH thing. So,
right.
and they frown on anything Kramer over at EVH because that's their direct competition. Gibson and Fender going at it in a proxy war between EVH gear and Kramer guitars. See? Okay.
Anyway, I like the star shape. There's some people, I think Jay, if he's still in here, he's like, oh, I'd look stupid playing a star, but I dig it. I think it's cool.
No, it's I think because they're so different, it makes it everyone should have a pointy guitar in their collection. No matter what it is, if it's the Shark or the star shape or a good old fashioned Explorer, Destroyer, or Flying V, they're all way cool, and you should have at least one, I think. So
tons of room there to get to the 22nd fret, which is nice.
Yep. No obstacles there.
Yeah.
It's very, I think that color, definitely the best color of all of them. So
yeah, I like that one. I like the gray one too.
Yeah.
So that's it. Any questions in the chat?
In the chat.
Saw it here first. New guitars dropped today. Exciting. July.
Yep. Maybe we'll revisit tonight. Come on to the into the chat tonight, and if you've had a good amount of time to check out all these new available instruments from EVH Gear, you could bring them up. I know probably Brian won't want to talk about it, but we'll crowbar a little EVH Gear into the show tonight as well.
For sure.
After this is all sunk in.
Yep. And let us know which ones you like or which one you'd buy. I know Stephen Franklin said he wants the Black Star already. So let us know if you pre-order one, Stephen, tonight. But yeah, thanks for joining. Caleb, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your busy days. Good to see you.
My busy day sitting on my butt here in a parking structure. Yeah, no, I knew when these just came across the internet that we should probably just get on and let everyone know that these are available, and there's a new line of stuff, and it's exciting. It's always exciting when they bring out new stuff. So especially in the EVH line, because it just keeps him alive to a lot of people, keeps his legacy going, and more options, especially that new Frankie without the stripes. I think it's very cool, very great idea, and I think those are going to sell really well, and we'll see a lot of those around for sure.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for popping in on this morning for the West Coasters, and afternoon for everyone on the East Coast. We'll see you guys in a couple hours. Thanks for watching.
7.5 hours. We'll see you guys. Yes.
Yep. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 Pacific. And yeah, we're out of here. Anything else?
Care. I don't think so, unless you want to talk about, your genital itch. No, I'm kidding. No, okay. We'll talk about that backstage.
All right. Cool. Thank you, everyone.